What's up, YouTube? Crypto Tro back with another video, and today, man, we're going to talk about VVS Finance and why it's still the #1 exchange on the Cronos blockchain, and also why I believe prices will appreciate in the long term, even though we've been seeing a downfall ever since its inception. So we're going to talk about that, and also we're just going to go over a few things that I believe will help appreciate the price of the VVS token. So let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you really mess with the kid, turn on the notifications right now. So we're growing the channel, and I appreciate everybody who tuning in with me because this crypto space is just beginning. We just getting started. I don't care what nobody say. Cryptos are the future, man. So take heed. And also, I got to let you know, I am not a financial advisor whatsoever. So if you want to do, financial things, consult with a financial advisor. Things like investing in crypto, investing in stocks, real estate, whatever the case may be, you want to talk with the financial advisor before diving in head first. So enough of that. Let's get into it, man. VVS Finance, I believe, is one of those sleepers that may be sleepers. A lot of people call it a slow rug, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of liquidity left on the platform, and I think it's still a cool DEX you can get into, especially if you don't want to go the centralized way. And if you already connected to the crypto.com platform, it makes it easier to just transition from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges. And with VVS, you have $300 million to play with, or liquidity that you have it on platform to trade. So let's get into it. VVS price, what's the price as we speak, man? So VVS price, so we can see currently I'm on dexscreener.com on the Cronos blockchain. We can see this is the VVS and Wrap Crow pair, and then we can see since its inception, I ain't gonna lie, VVS has been dropping. We are dropping it like it's high right now. It's going crazy because I don't think price has ever been that low. But at the same time, we know what happened with these exchange coins. We know with these exchange coins, they reward you in their crypto, and a lot of people just, once you provide liquidity, they get these rewards and they sell them off. And I don't blame them because you want to make some type of profit. But VVS has introduced things to kind of help stop the fast selling of VVS and reward the actual holder. So price isn't looking too good right now, but I think it's still super early to call. Like I said, a lot of people say it's a slow rug. It may be a slow rug because this is the crypto space, and we know in the crypto it's very crazy just to all the way trust somebody in the crypto space because, man, we don't know what's going to happen. We saw the fallout with FTX. We saw, things like that. And a lot of people said you could have seen it coming, but at the same time, these are people that, we trusted in the space. So you never know what's going to happen with these projects. But it's certain things that I like to see and certain things that, I believe are bullish for specific projects, especially for, decentralized exchanges. And with VVS, it still has $300 million total value locked. So let's look at it. Let's talk about it. So we can see currently we are on DeFi Llama, and it's just showing all of the total protocols or blockchains that we see. And we know ETH is #1. ETH going to be #1 for a long time coming. But as we scroll down, we can see Cronos coming in at #7, man. So once we click on Cronos, we see the first, or the DApp with the most liquidity, is VVS Finance, and it has 50% of the total value locked on the Cronos blockchain. So we see VVS Finance has $300 million total value locked. And I know, like I said, people said it's been going down, but $300 million in a bear market, in my personal opinion, is good, especially on the blockchain like Cronos, because it's only been around a year and it's still $300 million locked. Now, this is not retail money, of course. We know it's a little bit of retail money, but that's even better because we know at the top, of course, corporations are going to take, or big entities are going to take their funds once it hits all-time highs. See, once we saw the all-time highs hit once the project, first debuted, and then it just actually tanked. But a good thing to see, like I said, now we at the bottom, and it's still, I wouldn't say necessarily the bottom. We don't know what the bottom is or when it's coming, but this is kind of somewhat towards it, and we see it's $300 million still on the platform. So this, in my personal opinion, kind of bullish just because that's a lot of money to still be on a project that's continues to tank each and every day. So let's go to Dow Radar, and then some other statistics I like to see. In the 30 days, we can see the balance has went down 23% with 331 million. Like I said, it's 300 million on the platform, but we see the volume has been going up. So $216 million in the last month. So 55%. Then transactions up 38%, and number of unique active wallets is up 22%. So a lot of people are actually getting onto these platforms and trading. And that's what you're supposed to do on VVS. And you don't necessarily have to hold VVS, the token, to trade on a platform. You just got to have your tokens in a DeFi wallet, or, MetaMask, or the Cronos blockchain, or the crypto.com DeFi wallet. And you can use that to trade on a VVS platform. And once we go to the actual platform, we can see VVS has a lot of different tokens that you can trade, and really, treat it like a centralized exchange if that's something you wanted to do. And it's a lot of liquidity on there as well. So you can get on there, and if you have, a lot of money, like, 100,000 plus, and you can get on there and trade and not have to worry about the liquidity problems or liquidity issues. So that's one plus thing I look at with VVS Finances. You can get on there with a lot of liquidity and actually trade and use it like a centralized exchange, and you can use DEX screener for charts and things like that. But this is a way, to take your money off the centralized exchanges like crypto.com or Coinbase or FTX or whatever the case may be, because we never know with these exchanges if they are solvent or if they even have the liquidity. But that's a beautiful thing about DeFi. You can actually see how much liquidity is still on a platform and use it, and that's how much you can play with as far as your money. So very, very bullish. And we see the past 24 hours, the unique wallet addresses are up. Now, transactions, volume, and the balance is down, but that's a part of it because we are still in a bear market. So I like to tell people we still in a bear market. Even in some coins when they go up, you got to understand that's probably people just trading it because a lot of people have lost faith in crypto. I won't say a lot of people, but people, the industry or the media has making it project that people have lost faith in crypto. So a lot of people just trading it right now, not buying it to hold. But that's another thing I like to point out is because even though with all that trading going on, it's $300 million on VVS. So we look at these forms too. When we go to the crystal forms, we can see you can actually boost your forms up as well. So if you got XVVS, where pretty much you lock up your VVS for a certain amount of period, and they actually pay you in VVS as well. But not only that, if you lock up your XVVS, you can still get these specific boosts. So a Crow ETH boost, it goes from 10% to 13%. Crow Wrap Bitcoin 10 or 14. Crow USD, which is a good one, I believe. Crow USD, that's like a easy pool to get in because USD is a stable coin, and Crow, we know if you believe in a blockchain, then there will be a good pool to get in, and it's like 50% right now. So even though these APRs are still high, it's not like Deegan high though. Deegan high like 1,000%, 100% plus. So these are some pretty reasonable APRs now that everything has gone down and a lot of people are taking their money from the platform. The APRs are reasonable, and it gives people more of a reason to believe that it's sustainable, because these high APRs like 100% plus are not sustainable in the long run, especially in bear markets, because people are going to sell off and then just pretty much take that liquidity. So like I said, with XVVS, you stake your VVS to receive XVVS, and they pretty much pay you different APRs. So you can see if you do it for 6 months, my current APR is like 37%, so not too bad. Then with a year, it's 43%, man. So not too bad on the average, just earning that money yearly, and wait to see if VVS actually appreciates. Like I said, price is going down, but we never know because we know they plan on having a game soon and much, much more. So Another thing that caught my eye was the VVS yearly emissions halving. So we know with the halving, and they wrote this in the tokenomics. In the first year, it was 50 trillion distributed in VVS. Then the second year, we'll have 25 trillion and so on and so forth. So it halves every time. And the two key objectives is rewarding early adopters of VVS with the greatest share of VVS revenue as emissions decrease over time, and to strengthen the unit economics of VVS as supply tapers off, resulting in scarcer and more sustainable tokens. So having cycles are good for the tokenomics, man. Even though we got 50 trillion, that's a lot of tokens, I ain't gonna lie. 50 trillion tokens is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. And I always tell people, invest what you can lose, because these are digging plays, but at the same time, I believe Crypto.com and the Cronos team isn't going to let VVS fail. And I believe they have a very, very long view or long-term view of things, especially having that type of backing. And I'm telling you, it's a major backing with $300 million still locked on the platform. So that's my video for today, man. Just wanted to give you an update on VVS, why VVS is still the #1 exchange on Cronos blockchain, and why I believe it will be profitable in the long run, because we are seeing crazy, crazy lows. So if I added value to you today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also turn that notification on right now, man. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.